Greetings everyone, Zannrath here. Welcome back to Everlasting Summer. Last time I played was like 3 weeks ago, I think, right? All I remember was little girl centipeded us. You know, our food and stuff. But at least it wasn't the human centipede. That's all I'm saying. I was having a dream. It seemed like I was in some kind of vacuum with nothing but nothing around me. There's a lot of negatives in that sentence. But not only around, I was the only creature in the universe. As if the universe had returned to some state of singularity right before the Big Bang. And something was just about to happen. Suddenly I hear a voice. I could not make out the words, but it sounded familiar. The voice was whispering something gently, as if lulling. And then I realized it was the voice of that stranger girl from the bus. The girl from the dream. But what is she trying to tell me? Who is she? I woke up. Flash. Bright sunlight was hitting my eyes. It was almost noon. I wish I could sleep until noon. After stretching lazily on the bed and yawning, I started to recall the previous day. In a few seconds, all its events passed before my eyes. The bus, the camp, the local inhabitants. No, that's just wrong. Not the whole situation, not me being here. It was wrong by default. My attitude towards what was happening was wrong. Because yesterday I fell asleep here just like that, and before it, I was chatting nicely with the local pioneers. I even managed to come up with jokes. Did you? I don't remember any jokes, man. You're not that funny. Sorry. How could I be in such a situation? I should be frightened, startled by every little rustling. Should avoid all contact with the potential hostile creatures. The last day's events were getting hazy, like I had a hangover. This really feels like a morning after a heavy drinking party. From yesterday's natural, flawless, absolutely not normal conduct becomes a nightmare in the morning. A grotesque illustration to the Divine Comedy. I don't think I've read the Divine Comedy. Anyways, yes, it's just like that, and I can't change the past now. Then again, I had probably assessed the situation and was acting accordingly. I glanced around, trying to figure out if I had not been thrown somewhere else, but Olga's cabin looked the same as yesterday. Everything seemed to be in its place except for the set of pioneer uniform, which was hanging from the bedhead. I fumbled with it in distrust and tried it afterwards. Anyway, this is better than walking around in winter clothes. Indeed it is. I wish I could see myself. I bet I look like a clown. I bet you do too. There's a mirror right here, dude. And for that, I needed a mirror. Oh, look at that. At least a tiny one. Yeah, I got a big one right here. And it was finally found on the wardrobe door. That's what it would look like? Holy. Is that a hat? What is that? Oh, those are pants hanging from the thingamajig, the wardrobe. Your neckerchief kind of looks lame, dude. I was looking at a newfound pioneer and jumped away in surprise. There was some teenager on the other side of the mirror. He resembled me, but he wasn't me. Where did the weak stubble go? Where were the bags under my eyes? The slouch, that deathly fatigue in my face. It seemed that I had not been thrown back in time or into a parallel reality, but instead simply changed bodies with someone else. Right. That's real simple. Such things happen every day. Oh yeah, I swap bodies every Friday, right? Every Friday the 13th, we swap bodies with our moms. Right? That was the movie. That's how that movie went, right? I don't know. I took a closer look at the stranger, and only then I realized that it was actually me. This wasn't the today's me, maybe one from between school and university years. Well, at least that's something. There you go, the person in extreme situation did fail to notice the elephant in the room. But the camp leader noticed it, and last night she told me off for addressing her without proper respect. Ah, screw that. Doubt my appearance affects anything else. If the clock was not lying, Breakfast was long over. Oh well. I'll try to find something in the canteen. Guess we're gonna break in and get food with, what's her name? Belly shirt girl. It worked out well. Yesterday was Slavia. Oh man, it's been a long time. I don't even have my Russian name butchering going. I don't know what I'm trying to say. These memories made me smile involuntarily. The sun was shining brightly outside. A light breeze was blowing. Although I do commend the translators for not like localizing the names. You know, it gives such a touch of culture. And I remember there were like little like not kind of etymology, but like tips or whatever on like Russian culture and names and stuff like that. Anyways, a beautiful summer day. I had not felt so good in the morning for a few years. Yeah, like between high school and university, right? All problems were gone, vanished into the clouds that were white as snow. Olga came out. Someone should tell me how to say that name. Like Dmitrievna? Came out of nowhere. Good morning, Semyon. I hope I'm saying that too. That right as well. Morning. I smiled, doing my best to show that no matter what, my morning was indeed good. You only arrived yesterday, so I decided not to wake you up, but the breakfast, that's okay, I don't need any more centipedes, or whatever the little girl put in our food. Never mind, here, take this. She handed me something wrapped in paper. Judging by the oily stains, there had to be sandwiches inside. Oh great, they have burgers in Russia as well. Oh, thank you. Now go wash yourself. I was about to leave. Wait a second. Okay. Olga quickly ran into the house and came out to shove a small bag into my hands. Inside it, I found toothpaste, soap, a small towel, and something else. I did not look too closely. I think she's coming on to us. A pioneer should always be clean and tidy. And safe. You guys can't see me waking, but let me do your neckerchief properly for the first time. Yours is dangling. Oh yeah, she definitely wants us. You should do it yourself once you learn how to. Do we have to? I am going to wash myself now. Yeah, right. It could hook onto the tap and strangle me. Oh, the neckerchief. Okay, fine. Later then. And don't forget about the lineup. The lineup. Pencils, paper, drawing lines. You don't forget such things. What lineup? What do you mean, what lineup? She frowned. It's Monday today. It actually is Monday today. At least when I'm recording this. Well. Or no, weird. My approximations were telling me it's Sunday. Then again, a shift in the day of the week it's not the worst thing. Usually, we have lineups early in the morning before breakfast, but it's Monday today, so we are having it at 12 o'clock. Don't be late. Alright, but where? At the square. Where else, comrade? Right? That's what the statue was? It's been so lost. Anyways, I don't know. My asides are like totally breaking the immersion. There were no reasons to arguing. I headed to the bathing place. Alright, took a sip there. I knew I couldn't forget about separate showers and toilets, but at the sight of all this malfunctioning, decaying socialism, funny turtle with a tin shell, paws, taps, and ceramic belly, I felt sick. I don't even know what happened in that sentence there. I was not a squeamish person, but nonetheless, standing there, I realized that there was still some minimal level of habitual comfort, which I found troublesome to do without. It's often like that when you lose things that you thought were ordinary and common, you suddenly understand just how essential they were. Ah, screw this. As if I had any choice. The water was ice cold. While washing my hands was not an issue, washing my face and mouth became a big problem. There was no toothpaste in the bag, which Olga gave me. I thought there was toothpaste. I could brush my teeth without it, but there was a small round box wrapped inside a towel. Tooth powder. Oh, cute. 1 point for me being somewhere in the past. I washed myself quickly, also due to the ice cold water. Someone was coming quickly, or more like running towards me. I turned around. Hey, it's Slavia. It was Slavia, dressed in a tracksuit. This girl would probably look good in anything. Pioneer uniform, bikini, and probably even a spacesuit. Oh yeah, sexy, sexy spacesuit. Hey there. Ohio. Ohio? Ohio? Oh, is that Japanese? Ohio? I don't know. I mean, Wazoo. Wazoo? Oh, I didn't know you go to Washington State. Good morning. Yeah. Oh yeah, real smooth. Why didn't you come for breakfast? I overslept. I said it as if I was proud of it. Oh. I overslept. But Olga gave me some sandwiches. Oh, great then. Don't forget about the lineup. Yeah, sure. As if I could forget. Right, I gotta run. Enjoy yourself. She waved me goodbye and disappeared beyond the path's turn. Looks like it's a couple minutes till the lineup. I should quickly pass by my home to drop my washing bag and eat the sandwiches and then head to the square. I swung open the door of the camp leader's cabin and rushed inside as if jumping into the last car of a departing train. Did we ever figure out if we're sharing a cabin with the leader? Like, is that a thing? Are we like, yeah? It didn't turn out to be the best idea because inside I found Olga. This music makes it sound very ominous. I'm actually curious what's going to happen when I click next. Who is changing? Oh my gosh! Can I click? I can't click forward, can I? Okay, still can click forward. I froze on the spot, trying not to breathe. Oh, this is the Steam version because it's like blacked out, right? I understand, I get it. I see you. Not really, because it's blacked out, but yeah. Finally, the camp leader noticed me. Good job for censoring. Clever, Steam, clever. Semyon! I looked away immediately. Heard about knocking? Now get out. I think there was a missing F-bomb in there. Yeah, that was really clumsy. Although, I did like the sight. It was a feast for the eyes. We can only imagine it behind that black screen. Olga followed me out in a minute. Here, take this. Now it's your home too. Oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah, it is. She handed me a key. I put it in my pocket. That's not, okay, hold on. Pause for a sec. That's not the only thing in my pants pocket. That was bad. Home. Of course. If you disregard how phantasmagoric the current events were, this camp was far from being the worst place on Earth. But to call it home, just after 1 day spent here, I doubt I'll ever be able to do. Alright, let's go. We're late. But what about the sandwiches? Just eat on the way. Eat it on the way. Eat them on the way. We were passing along the lines of pioneers' cabins while I was tucking away the ham sandwiches, and Olga kept on talking and talking. Never heard of tucking away as a way of eating, or as a synonym for eating. That's learn something new every day. She was buzzing like a game of Operation with Parkinson's. Okay. But I cared about nothing but the food. Understood? Huh? You weren't listening? Sorry. Today is the first day of your new life as a pioneer, and you should do your best so that it becomes a happy life. Yeah, definitely. I'm serious. A pioneer has many duties. Great responsibility is conferred to him to participate in social work, to help the juniors, to study, and to study again. That sounds like a great life. We're all here like one big family, and you will become a part of it. Yeah, a part. I'd even sign a party membership. if I could save me from listening to this nonsense. I'm guessing that's a Communist Party membership. I hope that after your term here is over, you'll keep the most pleasant memories about our camp. Memories that will last your whole life. And when will this term end? Why do you keep asking me silly things? 'Cause I'm dumb. It seems I won't get any information from her. A shame, really. Such a shame. This world appears to be so friendly, but it never bothered to introduce itself to me. Perhaps now I can take things somewhat easier than yesterday. It seems like we have some unspoken ceasefire with it. It isn't trying to hurt me, but I'm forbidden from asking questions. Of course, this situation isn't a pleasant one, but what can I do about it? A bad peace is better than a good dispute. The most important thing for you now is to make the best of the time you'll spend here. I'll do my best. Honestly, I was very tired from this conversation. It would be good to know where is that here. But we came to the square. Pioneers already lined up. Wait, somebody's not here yet. Somebody's not here yet? Nope. All here. She looked around her brave pioneer troops. Alright, go stand somewhere. Weird. Why did she tell me there's no more sleeping places? That's not a lot of people. While the chief was running her mouth about the plans for the week, I stared at the people. Of course you did. A few heads away from me stood Electronic. That's this guy, I remember him. A little further, Lena, I think that's her, right? Slavia, which is her. In the end of the line, Olyana and how do you pronounce this again? Elisa? I think it's Elisa, right? It's Olyana and Elisa. And who's this lady? Girl. Everyone I met were here. Olga spoke about some competitions, and I turned my attention to the monument. Wait, who is she? I don't remember meeting her. Genda. Could not remember any revolutionary with a similar name. He had a weird posture too, as if he looked around with distrust, maybe contempt, or even disdain. Probably some local leader. Daydreaming again? Oh, yeah, my bad. What? Slavia brought me back to reality. Olga, stood nearby. Still remember the plan for the week? The plan? The plan I will never forget. Perfect! She looked at Slavia. Did you get it? Yes. Slavia handed me a piece of paper. Oh, cheat sheet, yeah. It's a checklist. Here are 4 positions to check. Do it all today. Before you start, sign up for a club. There are clubs in the clubhouse. There are some clubs in the clubhouse. I never would have thought there were clubs in the clubhouse. And a musical club in a separate building. Then visit the infirmary. And finally visit the library. Got it? Yes. Checklist seemed to be a good chance to find out something. Since I had to go places I haven't been before. Then come on, start right now. What about lunch? Don't worry, I'll bring you more sandwiches. Checklist is more important. Good luck. Sorry, I thought it was just said good. It was good luck. Like, okay. They went away fast enough for me not to ask anything. Missed breakfast, now I'll miss lunch too. This ain't good. So you can just tuck away those sandwiches, man. Maybe I'll manage it in time somehow. Lunch starts at 1 p.m. Then again, if I go there, I might miss a place from the checklist. Okay, it's too early to go to the canteen anyway. Oh, hey, look at the map. Alright, so we got... Can I interact with this map? Oh, I can't interact with this map. Oh, shucks. Oh, shoot. What am I supposed to do first? I totally forgot what I was supposed to do. Clubhouse first. And then she mentioned something about music. And then infirmary, then library, right? Yeah, maybe. Can we go talk to the ladies? Who's this? What is this person? Do they have like a bag over their head? I just have seen new people that I have not seen before. Like that girl. And that girl we saw online. That person. I don't know who that is. Looks like a new dude. Anyways, clubhouse. Let's head there. I went to the clubhouse. To tell you the truth, I never really liked extracurricular activities. They're so time consuming. At school, I used to find any excuse to skip extra classes. At the university, I had no interest to participate in the school council. I was not student council? Did I mess that up? Oh. What'd I do? Can't check the box. Oh, shoot. I thought I was go back. My bad, guys. Nobody was there. I found myself in something like a hut of a junior robot enthusiast. There are wires and simple printed circuits scattered everywhere. Everywhere. Chips. And on the table proudly stood an oscillograph. Oh. That's a fancy summer camp. Got oscillographs. I heard voices from another room, and then two pioneers appeared. Oh, hey, it's electronic. Oh, I guess now we know where he got his name. And this dude. One was electronic, the other one I did not know. Hey, Semyon, we've been expecting you. Well, I don't know. It seemed he knows everything about everyone. Why were you expecting me? Well, of course, because you came to sign for a club of cybernetics, didn't you? He didn't let me answer. And this is Shriek? He's in charge here. I assume there's only 2 of you in the club? I don't want to join a club with dudes. Come on. That's not what this game is about. Well, you can stay. You can say there's 3 now. It's 3 now. I guess. Shriek came to me and assertively offered his hand. His face was somewhat familiar. Welcome to the club. Yep. Now, I'll show you around. Make yourself at home. Guys, I just wanted to. We're always welcoming new members. He said in such a way that I suddenly got an anthem of Soviet Union playing in my head. It's amazing. I even remember the words. In 1st grade, I had a copybook with the text on the back. No, I just wanted to sign my checklist. Yep, you sign into the club, we'll sign your checklist. Ah, it's a trap. He grinned. I was getting ready to a long and boring argument, but then I heard someone enter. Oh, hey, save me. I looked back and saw Slavia. Ah, Semyon. I hope they're not giving you any trouble. She narrowed her eyes, looking at the future of the motherland's robotic industry. Why should you look mad at me? Come on. Why do you look mad at me? Shriek? Almost forgot his name there. I know these two. They can. Well, you know, actually, I just need to sign my checklist. I decided to take advantage of the situation. No problem. Give it to me. Slavia took the papers and stepped up to Shriek. Sign it. Hold on. We haven't done yet. Done? Sign it now. She gave Shriek such a threatening look that it made him lost every possible objection. He wrote some squigglies at the checklist, and I thanked Slavia, then moved on with the mellow mood. Okay. Guess we dodged a bullet there. Let me take another sip. That water is refreshing. The musical club, a small one-level building, was located some distance from the other camp buildings. I opened the door and came in without hesitation. Yep, I came without hesitation. There were enough instruments for a whole orchestra here. The drums, the guitars, even a piano. Is that Bach? Or is that Mozart? I don't know my famous composers. I've spent some time looking closely at every instrument, wanted to guess the time period they are from, but suddenly I heard the crawling sound coming from underneath the piano. Oh, well, that's nice. Thanks for that. I guess Steam didn't think this was okay. Steam was like, this is okay. Girl. Seems like she was looking for something. She was standing on all fours in a suggestive pose that I hesitated to talk at first. Excuse me. Ah! Who's there? Thump. She tried to stand up, but the piano's bottom prevented her from doing that. Uh-oh. That's unfortunate. Ouch! Doesn't she look like the Vocaloid, the Japanese Vocaloid person? H something. Haiku. Haru something. She struggled out. Sorry I scared you. It's nothing. Oh, you got a checklist? You must be new here. Yes. My name is Miku. Oh, is that her name? Miku? maybe. No, really, I'm serious. Nobody believes me. It's my real name. My mother is Japanese. Oh, okay. My dad met her when he was building, well, it wasn't him who was building. He's an engineer. And he was working on a nuclear power plant then. Oh, so he went to Springfield. That's cool. Wait, so Springfield is Japan? Okay, I buy that. Or a dam, or a bridge, whatever. Okay, never mind. Springfield, still in the U.S. She was talking so fast, she just swallowed half of the words she tried to pronounce. That's a very interesting imagery. I'm Semyon. Great. Want to be in our club? I prefer this club to the electronics club. Or the robot cybernetics cyber club? I don't know. Cyber club. Oh man, that is something else, huh? BRB, going to Goldshire. Anyways, it's only me here now, but it will be the two of us then. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Do you play anything? No, but I'll be here just for you. It's when I became antisocial that I bought a guitar and learned a few chords. Oh, okay. But then I forgot about it as I quitted. I quitted a lot too. Quitted everything that required more than a couple of hours to learn. You know, I wasn't planning to do anything like that, really. Oh, that's too bad, man. You have to take responsibility for your actions, man. You totally saw her undies. Call them undies. It's classic like that. Oh, it's okay. I'll teach you. Maybe a trumpet, for example. How about a violin? I know it all, honestly. There was no point in arguing with an orchestra girl since there was only another cascade of words waiting to blast at me. Hey, I'll think about it. Can you just sign it for now? Yes. Sure, give it to me. Be sure to come around. I'll sing too. Or I sing too. I'll sing you some Japanese folk songs. Or maybe if you do not like that, something more contemporary? Sure. Thanks. Gotta go now. Of course. Come anytime. Why is she blushing? Like, oh, she wants me to. Like, okay. The ending of her sentence stayed inside. That's very deep, I think. It may be nice to hang around with a guitar in the evening, but in such a company, I thought she was alright. I turned to leave and ran face to face with Elisa. She eyed me suspiciously. Sorry, there was no comment. I just added that for dramatic effect. Why you came? The checklist. Signed it? Yes. Then move it. Elisa went inside, and I hurried to leave the place. What happens if I go out of order? I don't think it's a big deal, right? But I'm just gonna go to the infirmary. What's the point to visit the infirmary? My health was fine. The fresh local air clearly did me some good. I felt fresher than usual. But I just have to visit it. I entered. That's a very cool, What is this? Our heads are not that big. What is this? Are you sending aliens in here? Nurse, doctor, person. A common infirmary, like my school doctor's room. Ooh. Middle-aged woman sat at the table. This is gonna be risky, guys. Obviously, she was the nurse. Obviously. And she looks at us seductively. I feel like we're gonna get in trouble here. I have a bad feeling about this. Like, the nurse's office is always where bad things happen, right? She gazed at me intently. So intently. And estimatingly? What is she trying to estimate? That's, I'll continue to write something. Well, hello, pioneer. Wait, hold on, let me listen to the music. Yeah, something bad's gonna happen. Said the nurse without being distracted from her work. Good afternoon, ma'am. I have something. Sit down, please. I looked around the room. On the couch. I sat down. Oh, trouble. Strip down. She said all of it with an even tone. Did I do it in an even tone? What for? To inspect. To auscultate? Auscultate. gonna have to Google that. I don't know what that means. Other health checks. Health checks. You know. By the way, my name is Violetta. You can call me Viola. That's an instrument. But cool. Are you in the music club too? She turned to me. What are you sitting for? Strip down. But I have no health issues. I've got this. I neatly gave her the paper. Later. She took the stethoscope off her neck, and it seemed like she intended to dissect me with it. Can't imagine how you dissect someone with a stethoscope. That'd be brutal. But then someone knocked on the door. Uh-oh, someone's gonna catch us in the act. The nurse answered unwittingly. Come in! In a moment, the door opened widely and electronic rushed inside. Oh. Shucks, what happened to you, man? Hello, I fell. Sorry, hold on, I fell during the football game. Nonsense, of course. I'm okay, but there's a massive bruise underneath Electronic's eye. I doubt that this could be a football injury. Sit down, I'll have a look. She sat down. And you, pass me your checklist. Nurse quickly signed it and it continued. Oh, dodge the bullet, guys. Keeping my pants on. Yeah. If something hurts, immediately come to me. Pioneer. I decided not to answer and came out, closing the door behind me. Save me, Electronic. Oh man, you're gonna get the whole examination. Physical, right? Yes. The nurse is surely something else. Surely. Next time we see her, we're gonna get a blank screen, I feel. Black screen. Censor that. Actually, I love reading, but spending my days in a library under current circumstance was well beyond my scope. So I better hurry up with this checkpoint. As I stepped inside, it was like a scavenger hunt, making me try to learn where all the things in the camp are. As I stepped inside, a memory from my childhood emerged in my head. What's all this stuff say? Certainly got a lot of propaganda posters, I guess? I don't know. It was very vivid. I'm 7 or 8 years old. We're in the library with my mother. While she looked through the books I might need for my studies, I'm sitting in the corner looking through their collection of comic books. Do libraries have comics? Yeah, they do. Back then, I didn't know why they had so many and why I couldn't take some with me. A notion of collective property was something I don't know why I'm struggling with this. Collective property was something my mind hadn't grasped at that age yet. However, back then, whole concept of property was pretty hazy to me. This memory seemed even stranger now while I was standing in this particular camp, where they might have managed to build communism in 3 years. Soviet symbolics were all over the place. Shelves were full of related literature. Of course, I wasn't planning to read any of these. Getting acquainted with a full collection of books by Marx was the last thing on earth I would think of. Where's the librarian? Uh-oh. It's going to be a female librarian? Yeah, probably. I didn't spend much time looking for... Oh, wait, no, it's going to be the girl with the glasses that I didn't know. Right? Yes? Boom. I looked closely. Oh, wait, is she a librarian? Yeah. Short hair, thick glasses, rather cute face. She was snoring so peacefully, I just couldn't wake her up. I can wait. If she won't wake up in a half an hour, maybe then. I'm just going to stare at her for half an hour. That's as creepy as... Insert thing that's creepy. I couldn't just sit there, so I took a random book from the nearest bookshelf. Good save. Good save, Semyon. Arthur Schopenhauer. The World as Will and Representation. I opened it roughly in the middle and started reading. That's exactly where most books start. Oh, hey, we get this is an actual quote from, whatever the book title was, The Will of Something and Representation. The life of a man, with its endless upkeep, wants, and suffering, is to be regarded as the explanation and paraphrase of the procreation act, i.e., the absolute claim of will to live. And furthermore, it is also the reason the man owes nature his death and thinks with anxiety of this debt. Oh yeah, definitely sounds like a textbook. Oh, there's more of it. Is this not the evidence that our existence involves guilt? At any rate, we always exist from time to time, paying with death for our birth. We always exist and alternately bear all the joy and sorrow of life, since neither of both can pass us without some effect. That is a result of our stated will to live. Alright, I'm going to let this like scroll first and then read it. Actually, let's go ahead and get a couple of them going. Thus, the fear of death, which in spite of all the miseries of life holds us firmly to it, is really elusive. Elusive? Elusive? Is that spelled right? I don't know. Anyways, but just as elusive is the impulse which has attracted us to it. This attraction itself may be seen objectively as the mutual longing glances of two lovers. They are the purest expression of the will to live in its affirmation. How gentle and tender it is. So, lovers looking at each other is the greatest expression of the will to live. Makes sense. I'd buy that. It wants happiness and quiet pleasure and mild joys for itself and for others and for all. Someone knocked on the door. I closed the book quickly and put it back in its place. I don't know why we do that. It's not like you're reading porn or something, man. Reading porn? Looking at porn? What a nice habit to knock on the door. I should pick it up. Oh yeah. Yeah. You should. No more black screens, please. It was Lena. Lena. Oh. Hi. I smiled. Hi, I just wanted to return a book. She had Gone with the Wind that I saw yesterday. Oh, Zenya? Zenya is sleeping. I'll come back later. I'm awake. I turned around in surprise to look at her. She eyed me closely from behind her table. What is it you wanted? Why does she look so mad at me? I'm not a bad guy. Just walking on girls changing. No big deal. I need you to check here. Give it here. She quickly signed the paper and gave it back to me. She had this look on her face that made me want to keep quiet. Lena came up to her to return her book, I think Zenya, and went out. Well, that was, yeah. Finally, I got all the signatures. Now I can go back to Olga and give it to her. Yeah, give it to her. She was sitting in front of her cabin reading a book. Doesn't look like a good role model for a perfect pioneer that she was planning to turn me into. What? Okay, I don't know. I wonder if her responsibilities extend beyond holding fiery speeches on a lineup, scolding Ulyana, and getting involved into my moral, physical, and ideological growth as she approaches us. Here, I offered her my checklist. She placed it in her pocket without even looking at the signatures. Great! I could have signed it myself without going anywhere. Great. Perfect! So did you meet our nurse? Yes. For some reason, her question sent shivers down my spine. Which club have you signed up for? I didn't. I need to think first. That's a pity. It is vital for you to sign in somewhere tomorrow. Of course, sure. Right, it's time to go to dinner. About time, I was getting hungry. Did I ever get my lunch sandwiches? We headed to the canteen together with Olga. Meh. I looked at the sky and noticed the sun was already setting. On a porch stood Elisa, electronic. Ulyana, Slavia. Why are the frames dropping? Why does she look so mad at me? When we came up, I heard what they were talking about. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm gonna guess it's, oh, wait. And never call me Divachi again, or you'll get another one. I didn't call you that. You're hearing things. He did. I heard it all. You weren't even there. I was. It was in the bushes. Or in the bushes. Not creepy at all. Come on, you guys. Stop it. So it wasn't a football injury. Okay. It wasn't. That was not what I thought they were talking about. So it wasn't a football injury Electronic suffered earlier today. His bruise is already gone. That's nice. Use those banana peels. Nurse did a good job. I couldn't even see his black eye. Oh, yeah. Olga came up to them and asked about the ruckus. What happened? Elisa and Cheskov. I didn't do anything. She struggled with antipathy and went inside. Right. Dinner time. Is it dinner time though? Nope, I think it's save time. Save. Did it save? Still day 2, right? Go back. Not that. There we go. I always keep, like, messing up on save. Like, I keep thinking it's like you click here to save, but no, it's down here. Anyways. Oh, but you click load up here. Okay. Anyways. Basically, we saw a girl change. We saw a girl's underwear. We saw a guy get hit. Or, no, we almost got, like, felt up by the camp nurse. Saw a guy get hit in the face. And watched the girl sleep. That's not creepy at all. Good episode. Good episode. Solid 8 out of 8. I rate, mate. Alright. So, next time, whenever that may be, I'll try to make them not as spaced out, I guess. But, until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.